welcome back to the show. Cycle of Fear is a supernatural thriller that just made its premiere on Saturday night at the Bloor Cinema, and it features many great Toronto actors, and we have one of the actors here and the executive producer, who's also an actor in the film. Welcome, Valerie, Morrissey, and Tony Porfilio. Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm awesome. Yeah. How'd the premiere go?
Went fantastic. I think it was beyond a lot of people's expectations. You know, being an independent film, you know, shot locally. Actually, shot up in Angus, Ontario. Okay, cool. So a lot of people had very low expectations of the film, and I know the cast was really nervous. You know, they've been emailing the director and myself. You know, what's going on? What's going on?
Were you nervous?
I was. You know, I mean, you're always there when you're filming it, but to see the finished product is always a big surprise. You know, there's always some twists and turns. You don't know how it's going to be edited.
Yeah.
But
what's it like to be in a scary movie? Is it as scary as it looks, or because there's so many people around?
It is. Yeah. I mean, well, not so much. I mean, the makeup was phenomenal. Yeah. The witches, the demons. I mean, when you're glancing at them, they're scary. But I mean, when you're filming it, you know, you've got everybody behind the camera, and so you've got everybody. So you kind of lose the. You don't have the same effect.
How do you get into the scary mode with having all the normal stuff happening just a couple feet away?
It's where all the acting comes in, right?
Acting. Yeah. Tony, what is the film about?
Well, the film is about some supernatural. I don't know how to put this. There are people who are in transit. Okay, either in transit going to hell or in transit going to heaven. Okay. And so they're in search of a book. And there's only one person that knows where the book is. And it actually happens to be Valerie's character. Okay.
My character is actually...
Secrets.
Yes. And she's actually the one that the demon and the witch are after. And she's got to kind of figure out why they're after her while getting away and trying to finish up, we'll say, what's going on in the movie. I don't want to give too much away.
So the magic is that there's this book called the Codex. And no one can read it but Tabitha, which is the character that Valerie plays, right? And she doesn't know she can read it either. It's because she's a descendant of its original authors. And so, which is really cool in the movie is that, you know, the pages are blank, and actually there's a joke about, you know, so there's a bit of comedy relief inside the film, right? And all of a sudden the words appear, and they only appear to her as she touches the book. So it's really cool.
Tony, have you always been a kind of a supernatural thriller horror guy?
Actually, never. If you look at all the films I've ever done, it's always been, you know, either a cop film or the mobster. I've never done thrillers, right? But I was approached back in September 2006 to actually audition for one of the characters, which happens to be a cop, by the way. When I read the script, I said to Manny, who's Manuel da Silva, which is the director and producer of the film as well, I said, even if I don't get casted because I'm not worthy, I'd love to be part of it, because the script was just phenomenal. So
cool.
So then you're able to slip in as the executive producer.
Well, of course.
There you go.
So how are your roles? Are you together in the movie at all, or is it
actually never?
No. You're never in the movie together.
No,
wow.
We weren't even on set
scenes together
at all together, or no.
Amazing.
No, but our characters at the end do intertwine a little bit.
Yeah, actually, I do save you in the end. That's right.
Hey,
my hero.
We have a clip too.
Excellent.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so let's give you a little snapshot of Cycle of Fear.
Miss Thompson? Hello? I've got a knife.
It's always, you know, why do you... But human nature, I think I would open the door too.
It is.
Yeah.
People love kind of being scared.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, it's funny, you know, it's like Manny said the other day when we did the TV interviews, it's people love that adrenaline rush. It's like going roller coasters. I think you were explaining. You know, some people just love that adrenaline rush, getting freaked out, and it's that same kind of notion. So some people like the psychological kind of thriller, some people like the physical thriller, like a roller coaster, right?
not the best. I'm not the best in horror movies. I'll be honest. I'm kind of the guy that can't look. I always got like the pillow or the arm, like.
I'm the same. I get very scared.
You always love them.
Sci-fi. I love my sci-fi, my like superhero movies and horror movies.
I wonder if that makes it easier as an actor if you like that doesn't really make a difference.
I'm into it, so it's exciting.
Yeah, like see, for me, I'm not necessarily into it, but you know, my character was a detective, and I've played those before in other films, so about the character, right? But again, you guys qualify. We don't like to call it a horror movie. Most movies are blood and gore, slash, and whatever. Whereas this one's really a lot about the story. There is a bit of blood and gore, but not very much. It's not highlighted. It's there because it is part of the genre, right? But it's more. That's what we're calling a supernatural thriller. These are demons and witches, right? But it's a bit of a difference, right? Our music is awesome. I mean, Valerie can attest. She's finally heard it.
It's phenomenal.
The music really makes the movie.
Well, that's
outside of the acting and the story.
In this kind of genre.
Even Rainbow, I gotta say, the music was, the music made that movie was inspired.
FeaR. Scared watching it like on Saturday? Was it the first time you saw it?
It was the first time I saw it. I didn't know. You know what's going on. You kind of have an idea of what's coming next. It kind of ruins it.
For me, it was funny to watch people's reactions. And her daughter, and there was a scene, and they all just popped out. Right. When I saw the reaction, I said to myself, "Okay, we actually got the message through, right?"
Yeah, it's really got to be really rewarding watching it for the first time in front of an audience to kind of see. Sometimes you think, "Oh, they didn't laugh at that one." They get surprised that they got scared at another part. Right?
Exactly. There's a lot of work involved. So we just finished production, as you know, not that long ago. So we're able to show it to everybody. Now the work is with the executive producers that are on this film, which is Dan Da Silva, John Crossman Sr., and Manuel as well as myself. Start talking to distribution companies and see if there's an opportunity for them to pick it up and hopefully sell it on DVD worldwide, if not on TV. The world is really our oyster right now.
There's so much work involved. You just got the film done, you had your premiere, now kind of a whole other chapter of the film.
Yeah, it just doesn't end. Yeah.
I wanted to ask you about the title. How does it play in the cycle of fear? Can you tell a little, without giving obviously anything away?
Would you? I guess the title originally we had "Cycle of Fear, There Is No End."
Okay.
And I know that Manny had really held to that.
Yeah.
I mean, that was his baby, more or less.
So the thing with the cycle of fear is so we're talking about fears in general. So which again, try not to be more into the story. It was very going to hell.
Okay.
Okay. The demon is afraid, and because he's going to lose power, he's trying to go after the book, right? So there's all these different fears that different people have. My character as a detective, I have fear that I'm losing control of my city. Okay. Because the teenagers are going missing, people are dying, and we can't seem to figure out why, right? So those are different cycles of fears throughout the film. Right?
What are you afraid of in real life?
My fiance. No, just kidding.
Wait till she becomes your wife. You're going to get even more scared of her.
There you go. Well, for more information on the film, you can head to the website. The website's great. There's the trailer on there, all the cast bios. Yeah. Excellent cast. A lot of them are Toronto-based.
Yes, exactly.
Too, so take a look at that. It's www.cycleoffear.net. And good luck.
Thank you very much.
And you had the Bloor Cinema too, so I should say, because that's kind of a creepy old theater, so that's really cool. The perfect setting for all that.
Absolutely perfect setting. I love those vintage theaters.
Yeah, they're the best, especially for a movie like that.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having us.
Stick around because we have a little chit-chat at the end and what's going on in Toronto.
Daytime Toronto is looking for your local heroes.